LSU and Florida State coming up this September 3rd. I'll be watching that one. This is the most anticipated for week one, at least for me that I'm watching. So maybe you can watch it with me. You can check it out, but I know for sure that's something I'm going to catch. I'm a firm believer that Florida State can win this game, and they will win this game to start the season. Now, LSU, they got the big name, but I think they're slightly overhyped, and I'll get to that in a second. But last year, it was an incredible thriller between these two teams, and they really balled out. So I'm expecting something great again. Florida State, they won last year off a blocked field goal. Both teams made a lot of mistakes, but it came down to the wire, and I'm really excited to see what this year holds between these two teams. But some of the reasons I favor Florida State is because their offense has been strong over the past few years, and their defense was also ranked top 25 by the end of the season last year. They had the Heisman candidate, Jordan Travis, and he's been great over these past few years since he's been at Florida State. Had a 64% completion rate off 353 attempts last year. He's the only player in Florida State school history to rank top 10 in passing and rushing touchdowns, and still has another season. Holds the school record in quarterback rushing touchdowns, holds the record for quarterback rushing yards, and fourth in all-time touchdowns with Florida State as well. So I think this offense is really going to go over the limit. I like the way he played last year, Jordan Travis, and I think he's still going to keep it up. I hope so. But as far as LSU, the defense, as I mentioned, overrated. Offense is slightly overrated as well, but they're not exactly what we think. They're already down one man, and he's someone who's a leader, Mason Smith. He balled out. And he had to serve his suspension, so he's going to miss this game. But LSU's, their defense wasn't even top 15 last year. The offense was ranked 24th last year. And I think it's just a lot of hype that's going into the school name and not necessarily the level that they have of guys on the team. And who knows, anything can happen. But even last year, LSU, they didn't force Florida State into a single 3-and-out until the fourth quarter of the game. And there was a lot of mistakes on both sides of the ball, but still, man, I can't believe in a team just because of the hype that they have. And right now, LSU, they are the favorites, according to ESPN. But I'm siding with Florida State, man. I think Florida State is definitely going to take this one here. And they also haven't lost to LSU since 1982. So this game is in Florida. Last time these two matched up in Florida, Florida State won 42-3. I doubt it gets that crazy. I doubt it gets that crazy, but it's going to be a close game. But I see Florida State adding on to the 5-game winning streak against LSU in a win on September 3rd. But anyway, if you heard something you disagree with, you agree with, you like, you didn't like, feel free, shoot us a call, 219-413-9405. Follow us on Instagram as well to see more of the clips of what we covered at the Run Podcast. You can follow my personal as well at I am Manny Wilson.